Hey, everybody, and welcome to the Big Show. As always, I am Big Will, your host, and I always have a co-host with me, and his name is Mr. Jeffrey Comic-Con Henson. Say hey, Jeff, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Good to see you guys. Hope everyone is having a great evening so far.
All right, and then we have a very special guest with us today. We have a man who is known as the Architect. He is a man who has been on YouTube since the original Civil War. He's the Adonis of our time, ladies and gentlemen, Sam's Tangled Web.
Whoa, that is quite the introduction you gave me. Wow, thank you.
Well, all right. So, Jeffrey, I'm going to hand it over to you to start us off. Let's get to know Sam here. I mean, for a guy that's been on YouTube as long as he has, I'm surprised he doesn't have a lot more subs.
Yeah, man, Sam is definitely one of the first people that I met coming into YouTube, and I actually one of the first YouTubers I met in real life too, for sure. Sam is one cool dude. We got to go hunting for some comic books up in Portland a while back. Good time.
Oh yeah, didn't you kind of live with them for a day or two or something?
Yeah, pretty much. I went up there and stayed the night at Bueller's house, and it was a good time, man. We got to go out. I think we hit like 5 different comic book shops. I don't know. There was one that we went to that was really cool. I think it was just me and Bueller, but they had all kinds of 50-cent bins. And then we went to another one downtown that had some nice stuff. And then we finished up with that one where Bueller's friend owns. What was that? I don't remember what that one was called. But yeah, it was a good time, man.
Yeah. I completely forgot to say hello to the chat. I've been running through them while you were talking there. We got like 10 people watching right now, so thank you all for watching. I think I highlighted everybody.
Nice. Good to see you all.
Awesome. So, Sam, how's it going with you, man? I assume you had a bit of a away time from YouTube, and then you got back into it. Am I right in assuming that?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I was going through stuff going on in my life, and then I ran across Bueller, and he through him this whole YouTube is like a whole nother world popped in, and now we are in this whole community, and it's awesome. So
well, that's great. So when you first got on YouTube, like the first time ever,
yeah,
what made you do it then? Because you were by yourself then, right?
oh yeah. I was just I just wanted to just kind of go over some books I was getting at the time, and I didn't know really what if anybody would be watching or anything, but a lot more people watch these days, but
Nice comment there, John. Thank you. These 3 together are 3 of the new Fantastic Four: Wolverine, Hulk, and Spider-Man. They just need a Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
And we have a compliment of your beard, Sam.
Oh yeah.
I got
very nice.
I got the white stuff going on here. Yes.
It's okay.
Yeah. So, and Jeffrey, unless you have another question for Sam, I thought we would get into asking him what he's got like on his pull list and what he thinks he's going to be putting down since the Marvel previews for this month has come out.
Cool. Yeah. No, I'm all for that.
All right. So, Sam, first off, what is always on your pull list? Then we'll get into what you put on because of the previews.
Okay.
Whoop.
Whoa, what was that?
That was a goat, believe it or not.
Wow. Hello, Mr. Goat. Whoa. Okay.
So anyway, what's on your pull list that's always been on it?
Well, that would be Amazing Spider-Man. Is always going to be always on my pull list. Immortal Hulk, that's always going to be there. I got Avengers. Let's see, X-Men. Shoot. You know, the mainstays of the Marvel universe. You know, because that's what. Oh, I'm also got Something That's Killing the Children. That's right. So, yeah.
All right.
I kind
So
of branched out a bit.
I see. So I don't know how many of you in the chat and who's watching do it, but every month I buy the big thick previews book for like $5, and then I get for free with it the DC previews, and I get the Marvel previews. And Sam says all he gets is the Marvel previews, and I would expect that for Sam. That's what I say. And Jeffrey has the Marvel previews as well.
I try to grab either one, Marvel or DC, because at my comic book shop, they're just right next to the register. So anytime they got any of those free magazines, and always previews. Sometimes they got random little free things. I just always grab them. So I try to get them all too.
Yeah, they usually put them. They usually put them in my box.
Nice.
Yeah, I got them to do it in my box as well. But anyway, this month is this one, and it tells you what's coming out in March. So, Sam, what in the previews did you have to get that's coming out in March?
Well, that I'm thinking about the Spider-Woman. I'm not sure.
So what makes you on the fence about Spider-Woman?
Well, I really don't know about the art yet so much. The cover looks great as always, as all the covers seem to look, you know. But and then Wolverine, I'm gonna be adding Wolverine in there, so you know. I'm probably not gonna be. I mean, I probably pick stuff up. You know, if I happen to see it, I might just randomly pick it up. So I'll flip through the previews, and then I'll go and see what they got. So
Okay. So Jeffrey, do you have anything in the previews that you had to sign up for?
No, no. I'm actually in the process right now of trying to not be getting as much as I am. So there's, I mean, nothing in here that I have to have. But that doesn't mean I won't pick some of this up, you know, go and check it out when I'm in the store. But nothing that I had to have on my list.
I'm trying not to get any of those connecting covers.
No.
Okay. Well, as far as me, I'm going to try out the Spider-Woman #1. Just get the #1. That's it, and check it out. But one thing I'm going to sign up for, I think, and check it out is Strange Academy.
Okay, I saw that. Yeah.
That one looks interesting. It's Doctor Strange opens up a school now that magic's back, and there has a bunch of different people like the Son of Satan, Brother Voodoo, Magic, the Scarlet Witch, teaching the children.
Okay.
So, I mean, it just looks cool. I thought I'd pick it up, see what happens from there.
So I guess that means Brother Voodoo survives all the mess that he's currently in Savage Avengers. So
I guess so. But man, I never thought Brother Voodoo of all people would be the name we say now. You know, I thought he kind of died in the 70s and kind of they used him sparingly, but spec hit and people started talking about him. And now we got him he's kind of all
Yeah.
about now.
For sure. It's kind of funny how those things happen, right?
I believe Bendis brought him back in New Avengers there. So
Oh yeah. So excuse me. So one thing we all noticed was there's a lot of Alex Ross in the previews for Marvels this time. I don't know what that is. Of course, we all know there's 2 Immortal Hulks in the previews. They're both by Ross.
Yeah.
Then there's a Wolverine cover for the new ongoing Wolverine that he's doing.
Yep.
Jeffrey, what all else did you say?
That there's that Namor, there was that Namor, the Submariner one. There's another one. I forgot what was right next to it. Fantastic Four, and there's also this Captain America.
Oh yeah. He's Captain America.
It's a lot of rock.
No, I know he's good. I also was looking at some In-Hyuk Lee. He's got some nice looking covers in here also.
Yeah.
So
that's one thing I like about the previews is it lists a bulk of the variants that are going to come out, and you can choose and pre-order what one you want and get it at cover.
yeah.
Sam, do you buy many variants? I kind of meh.
I do buy a few. I mean, I don't. I try and stay away from too many. So.
Yeah, it just depends. There's times when I buy like no variants at all, and then there are times when I just go like variant crazy. So I guess it probably just depends on the mood, how much extra cash I have in my pocket, honestly, for something like that. But there are these times when I'll just go in and I'll buy like 4 or 5 variants, and then sometimes I don't buy any. So, yo, Ed D, what's up, my man? Good to see you.
Yeah, man, we got so many people in here. It's hard for me to
look at that. Oh.
keep up with them.
Yeah. Like,
Stay Puff's in here as well. That's Comics for All People, but Stay Puff's in here as well as Comics for All People.
So Marvel's really got some amazing artists working for them right now.
Yeah, they do. I know DC is the home of Superman, which is Alex Ross's favorite character, but he has been doing some fire over at Marvel.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, I'm just looking at some of this other works too, of like Phil Noto. Just look, some of these art is incredible. Pepe Larraz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're doing good. Who dat?
Mark Brooks. Yeah.
And yeah, I agree with Huggably. Marvel does go a little crazy with the variants.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
But I don't really get that many variants. Of course, I said that to then say this. I signed up for every variant and incentive that I could get for Wolverine 1 when it comes out.
Well, I mean, come on. I would do the same thing, and I almost did the same thing for Immortal Hulk. I think I got 5 different, number ones when it came out. It's just I didn't get them all. I got all I could. But that's your character, man. Like, that's kind of what we do when we got a character, right? We want everything they're on. So I don't blame you at all for that.
Yeah. Plus, unlike you two, who have your character all the time, especially Sam, I had to wait almost 6 years for mine to be not dead.
Yeah, I mean, no joke.
We had Laura Kinney. She was great as the new Wolverine. Loved her. Old Man Logan was great in the Wolverine title, the 4 or 5 issues of Old Man Logan. But when they brought him out, he's hashtag not my Logan. That's all I'm saying on that. He is not my Logan.
I agree with you on that. Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm a little happy about it. So I went and signed up for every cover that my shop can get.
But I gotta say, I'm not so happy about the choice of the logo. I miss the old logo. So.
Yeah, I'm not all that thrilled with the. Let me see if I can find it. Jeff, if you find it first.
Well, the Wolverine one.
Oh yeah, here it is. This is the Wolverine.
Yeah, I'm not.
I mean, it's not bad.
You
but
know,
I like
the thing with that,
sharp logo.
it follows the same style as the new ones, like Excalibur, Marauders, You know, they've got that. That's their new. That's kind of their new style for the X-Men ish books. So, I mean, I get why they go with that.
Yeah, well, yeah, I see it now. Like Marauders
Yeah, they're all
and X-Force. So, yeah, it's not bad, but I prefer the sharp Wolverine from the like early to mid '90s, the classic Wolverine logo.
I at some point, I'm kind of hoping for a time maybe he'll break away from the X-Men and he'll be on his own doing solo stuff, and you know, maybe we'll get back to what makes the character awesome again. So.
Well, apparently, according to what I've read, after the first issue is going to start, they're bringing out Omega Red, and I think the next issue is supposed to be Lady Deathstrike. They're bringing out some of his main foes, so hopefully we'll get some old Wolverine action.
Yeah, hope so.
And I'm sorry to turn this into a Wolverine thing, but
No,
I have to ask, Sam, you're the big Marvel guy in the community.
I love Wolverine.
Yeah. But I don't know if anyone in the chat would agree with me, and I'm not able to really keep up with the chat very good. We even got more people in. Hi, Leia's here. What's up?
Thanks, Frau. You know, that 1 year, that being 36 now makes me look a whole lot older, right? I feel a whole lot older.
But I was going to ask, what did you think of his second ongoing series? To me, except for like maybe a few issues I can name on both hands, it was excellent all the way through. I really enjoyed it.
You mean the one that started with John Buscema?
No, the one that started in 2003.
2003.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah, the start of the original one was great with John Buscema, but I'm talking about the one from 2003 till it ended. I enjoyed the whole thing except for maybe 10 issues.
Hey, Sam, is there any way you can turn the volume up on your mic?
Oh, I don't know if I can do that.
Okay.
No.
All right.
I'll just try and speak up.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I really enjoyed that John Romita Jr. run. That was particularly very, very good. So,
I like you mean the enemy of the state, agent of the state or whatever?
Yeah. I really love that. So.
Yeah, that was pretty good. And I enjoyed the first story from issue 1 as well. I forget what it's called, but it was basically Wolverine. It started, he's just in a diner and someone comes to him and he winds up getting in trouble where he has to go and kill a bunch of people. And I'm like, yeah, that's my Wolverine.
Definitely.
So, let's check the chat.
I have, John, I don't know much about that one. I was actually just looking at the Star Wars previews, and there was a book, but it was a cover that I thought looked really sick. This is the one you're talking about, I think, right, John? This Bounty Hunters. Can you see? But I saw this one, and it's an In-Hyuk Lee Star Wars Darth Vader #2 right here. Like, tell me that was not. That looks sick. I thought that was a cool looking cover. But
that doesn't look sick. That looks nice.
Definitely sick in a good way. Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, but so no, Star Wars is kind of. I don't know. I've never read any of their comic books, but I guess the more popular they're getting, they're starting to pique my interest a little bit.
Well, apparently they're well written, and they and the movies and the cartoon, like the Rebels cartoon, I think are the only things that's really considered canon, other than the like a movie adaptation book or something like that. So
it is Biggie. It's an Incredible Hulk, Mickey Mouse.
I don't. I must have slipped out. I have no idea what that means.
On back here on my shelf, I got it. Incredible Hulk. Mickey Mouse dressed up as the Incredible Hulk.
Okay, Incredible Mickey. All right.
Yeah.
That makes more sense then.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, Sam, what have you dropped anything lately that was kind of nah? You didn't like it, or?
I was getting Captain America for a while, but I wasn't enjoying the storyline, so I had to drop that. But Daredevil, sometimes it seems good, sometimes maybe not so much. So I kind of flip flop.
I think you may have started a fight with John Comics with Kids there saying that about Daredevil.
Uh-oh.
He seems to really like Daredevil.
Well, no, I like Daredevil too, but
well, yeah, as a character, but I don't like reading him that often.
Yeah.
I mean that's just me. Of course, I say that, and I like Wolverine, so I mean, I guess it's just.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I mean, it's just whatever you enjoy. I have a hard time getting into a lot of DC comic books, a lot of them. But then there's certain ones that I really do enjoy. I guess same with Marvel. There's certain Marvel books that I'm not a huge fan of. Like that new Fantastic Four run that came out. Like I started reading it and I didn't enjoy it very much. Took it off the pull list. That Punisher that came out, a while back. I got to like 6-7 issues with that and didn't enjoy it. I find that there's certain writers that I really tend to enjoy a lot more, and obviously Al Ewing. I mean, I'm sure a lot of that has to do with the Incredible Hulk, but right now Al Ewing is definitely my favorite writer, and I've really enjoyed like everything that he's put out the last year and a half or two. So, I mean, we all know Donny Cates is pretty good, but I don't follow all of his stuff. I follow his Venom run. That's the only one I actually follow. But I feel like there's a lot of talent out there in the comic industry right now. I think it's just a really good time to be a comic book reader, honestly.
Yeah.
No matter what you like.
Yeah. John's like, no offense taken. Everyone has their own taste. I just dropped Immortal Hulk so we can all like things different. I imagine if we were all dropped in a pit, we would start arguing about whose character can beat up whose character. And I imagine John being the one going, children, now behave. The third grade teacher would just come out of.
I think John needs to slow up because Immortal Hulk is about to kick it up
another notch, right? I agree.
I think it's about to get better, start to get better again. So, yeah.
Batman would not win.
Oh,
what a Rod!
Wait, you said Fat Man wouldn't win. What?
No, Life with Two Ubers said Batman would win. I was like, no, Batman
would win, and no, he wouldn't. It would come down to Superman, Hulk, or Deadpool. That's who would win out of all characters. It would be one of those three.
Oh, in the Marvel universe, we all know that they tend to think the Hulk's the best or the strongest because they've already done
in the Marvel universe. The Hulk would win.
Yeah, they've already done the end where he was the only one left, anyways.
Who's that? Look at
that. Yeah,
that's the Hulk right there.
Hey, I had a 3-hour stream where I argued that the Incredible Hulk, the original, the madder he gets, stronger he gets, Incredible Hulk would beat Superman in a fair fight.
I think so.
Definitely.
No one else agreed with me. They were all arguing.
I mean, I'm gonna pick the Hulk up against anybody, but I personally don't think that you can throw whatever you want to at him and it's not gonna matter. The guy withstood a giant bomb.
Look at that. What I tell you. There we go. Here it starts.
It's okay.
Uh-oh.
Nightcrawler wins.
I love Wolverine and Sam loves Spider-Man, but I think both of us are realistic enough to say that if all the characters in Marvel fought, the Hulk would most likely come out on top as far as to the death. He would come out.
I agree.
So I kind of find it funny that when you pit him against people from the other franchise, people kind of want to come up with excuses. I mean, Batman fans for sure will find a way out. They're like, well, if Batman has 3 months of prep time, it don't matter. It's the Hulk. But anyway, let's see.
Mad Mike's Comics asks, will you read the new Guardians of the Galaxy Ewing is writing? It's very possible. I was just looking at that earlier today, actually, in this previews magazine. I'm actually reading the Guardians of the Galaxy run that's going on right now by Donny Cates. So I feel like that the new Guardians of the Galaxy run would probably be something for me to jump into that I might enjoy as well. So it's definitely something that I'm going to be looking into.
No, John. No. And John also had a question since you like Ewing.
Nope, I have not read that one. I have not. I've heard good things about the Valkyrie one. I missed out on the Thor. I would have liked to have got it. And same with the Donny Cates Thor. It was something I was planning on picking up and I didn't. But I've kind of just been like laying real low on picking up new books lately, just because it's I'm kind of like trying to figure out where I'm going as far as my collecting is right now. So things have kind of been slow.
Yeah, that's another thing I wanted to touch on is I have changed a little bit. You know how I had my list?
Yes.
Well, the PC is there the same, and the investment books are there the same, but everything that I have for speculation is gone since I've started doing these videos where I hunt, buy specifically to sell. I sell at an auction, then I do an after auction report where I show you how well I did, if I did well at all, and what I lost money on. And also I've taken all the speculation out and I'm just buying to sell with those. But on occasion I'll buy a PC book or a PC book for investment, in 5, 10, 15 years later. So Sam, how do you collect? Because I know you there's the stuff you buy on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
But what about the other?
Honestly, it's it's whatever I happen to find, and actually, I don't know, I think I like the older books better than the newer stuff that's coming out, and man, I think at some point I might just stick with my older books. So,
yeah, I've been doing that more. I don't know. I just kind of buy like Hulk books here and there because my list is so small. Like I don't, there's not a whole lot that I need, but I'm just kind of getting my pool list, and that's really kind of about it right now. I'm trying not to add too much to it. I bought a few books out of the 50-cent bin the other day, but that's about it. It's just I'm trying to figure out where I'm at. I got a lot of books, and I'm trying to like cut that back. I don't want to have a lot of just random stuff. I kind of want the books that I read, which is like 5 or 6 that are on my pool list, and I want my Incredible Hulk, and then there's a couple other things that I like. And it was getting to where I was chasing too much stuff, and it's just like I got this random book here that I thought might be worth money. That's the only reason why I got it. And sometimes it's just like I'm tired of just having these random things that I'm buying just based upon speculation or things like that. Because I don't sell stuff. Everything's for my personal collection. So now I got these just books everywhere. And it's just like it kind of gets a little overwhelming. So I'm just trying to catch my breath and get back on track to where I really want to be.
Oh, that John's saving for his Grail. That's the Grail, apparently.
Oh, DD. Dungeons and Dragons first series, nice.
Yeah. So Jeffrey, can you name everything that's on your pool, or is that too much?
No, I can name it all.
All right. What you
Immortal.
got?
I got Immortal Hulk. I got Venom. Guardians of the Galaxy, Detective Comics Batman, Justice League Dark, Wonder Woman, and Die.
Okay, and then I'll go. I've got, well, it isn't out yet, obviously, but I'll have Wolverine for sure. I've got Far Sector, which is a maxi series, and I've got Ghost Rider, and believe it or not, that's it. I do Immortal Hulk, but in trade only. I don't buy single issues, and I enjoy the Black Label books, but they're kind of, when it comes out and it strikes my fancy, and it's usually a 3 books, and then the story's done.
Yeah.
But that's all that I have. What about you, Sam? Can you actually name all yours, or is it too big of a list?
So of my poll,
Uh-huh.
it's Amazing Spider-Man, Mortal Hulk, Something Is Killing the Children, X-Men. I don't know if that Mary Jane book is ongoing or not. Let's see. So yeah, and I get the True Believers, and any facts. I get all the facsimiles that come out. So
Nice.
yeah.
And they're doing that Wolverine, like 182, I think. True Believers. They're doing the She-Hulk True Believers.
Yes.
They're doing some other ones too that I'll be picking up.
Oh yeah.
Sup, Bub? What's going on?
Yeah. Hey, Bubs would be a person, or Bub is. I'm curious. Bub, are you going to sign up for the new Wolverine, or you just going to stick with enjoying him from the past? That's something I'd kind of be interested in knowing. And I like what Chris Barrett said. I pull this Amazing Spider-Man and whatever strikes my fancy.
Celery, teacher's celery. Chris Barrett, John on a teacher's celery. Yes.
Hey, look at this.
Oh, let me make you. Hold on. Okay.
Yeah, I just got that one a few weeks back. That's a cool one.
Well, that looks pretty good.
You gotta love that cover.
Yeah.
So.
Nice. So, did anybody get anything really, really cool this week? Whether it be a new comic book day book or something.
I don't even remember what I got. Nah.
I got Venom.
Looks like he's shuffling through a stack over there.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, nothing crazy. Some random stuff.
Well, I'll go ahead while you're looking. I picked up at an auction. I got this Punisher one from Whodat.
Oh, nice.
And then in the mail came Titans 44. And then I also have Titans 2.
Mm-hmm.
Got that one.
I picked this one up a couple weeks ago, but I'll talk about it because there's a book coming out that's going to go with this cover that, they're doing that one-shot Immortal Hulk. What is it? What's it called? Immortal Hulk. Something powers. Or something like that. Great powers or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, and it's going to have like the Spider Hulk cover on it too. So I thought that was cool to get both of those. I like to have that one when it comes out.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Whoa. Hack said he got a Green Lantern, or excuse me, that's Chris. Green Lantern 14 from 62.
Dang.
Hal Jordan action there.
Yeah.
And I have a video coming out in the next few days where I will go through and grade it on camera, so you can find out.
Nice. Hero and the Kid. It's a good book to get for cheap.
That reminds me, there's a book that I loved. It is awesome, and no one seems to have ever read it, or if they did, they must not have liked it as much. But have either one of you heard of Hero Bear and the Kid?
No, you told me about it. I have heard about it from you, but that's it.
Is it?
That's it.
Is that like BJ and the Bear? What?
What?
is-
BJ and the Bear?
I don't know.
Is that an innuendo or something? I don't know.
No. That was a TV show, BJ and the Bear.
Oh no, I've never heard of it.
It's a one guy, Mike Funkel or something is his name. I think he wrote and drew it in the late '90s, I believe. It's just Hero Bear and the Kid.
Sup, Lady F? Good to see you today.
Oh, Lady Fantastic's here. What's up? So I'm still the only person that really knows that book. Apparently, I need to buy a few and give them out and see what people. Although I will tell you, I did give a copy to Charlie,
Nice.
John's girl, Charlie. So maybe she can do a video on it herself. Let us know what she thought. I just, it's a great book. The premise is a little boy's grandfather died. And they go and move into his house, and he leaves them a broken pocket watch and a stuffed teddy bear. And the teddy bear can come to life. And then there's a whole story in with that, but that's the basic gist of it as he goes through.
Huh.
And it's about a kid, Hero Bear. That's the teddy bear's name. And then, of course, the kid.
Okay.
Anyway, it's a really good book. If you ever see it, you should pick it up. What else we got, Jeff?
I mean, basically that's it. I got my pull list. I've been reading like The Flash because I started watching the TV show.
Yeah,
It's pretty good.
I
picked up some random books because they have to do with The Flash, but I don't know anything about them. It's called Tachyon.
Flash.
Yeah, that Flash. That's about
Flash.
it. Bueller, my man. What's up, Bueller? Good to see you, dude.
Hey. But
I am looking to get this book here pretty soon. This Crisis on Infinite Earth, The Death of the Flash.
The whole thing.
Well, I started getting the series. I think I got like 1 through 5, and maybe a couple others like 9 and 10 or something like that. But I want to get issue 8. I'd like to try to get that in a slab though.
Okay. I was going to say something and I forgot it.
Nice. I do it all the time, every day, all day.
Yeah.
I hate it when I do it, man. I just go on to something else and eventually I figure it out. But anyway, Sam, did you pick up anything special this week?
Well, I mean, I picked this one thing up a couple weeks ago. Maybe you've heard of this before. This is Team X and Team 7. So have you?
Oh, that's with like Maverick, Wolverine, Saber, when they were all the Weapon X.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I got that a while back here. So
That's cool.
Nice.
So,
But you must be proud of it to have it right there by you after a couple of weeks of it being there.
oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I kept on rereading it and stuff. Yeah. I mean,
All right. Well,
great art. So
I don't know about you guys, but I think we've just about interviewed out. Is there anything, Sam, is there anything you want to know about us? And Jeffrey, is there anything you want to ask Sam that you haven't yet?
No, I know Sam. I know Sam pretty good.
okay.
What's going on, Luis? I've interviewed Sam a few times.
We're a bit late on getting you on the show, Sam, but thanks for coming. You're our first guest of 2020.
I feel that you picked the right spot for me to come on. So
Good.
All right. Well, I guess with that, we should, again, sorry for missing everybody at the start in the chat, but I think I highlighted everybody at least once. Well, hold on. Okay. Now I think I've highlighted everybody at least once. So thanks, everybody, for joining us. We had a peak of, I think, like 27 people watching. We appreciate you all. And Sam, thank you for joining. And, of course, Jeffrey, you know I thank you for joining, too.
Oh, yeah. I'm always glad to be here.
Is there anything coming up that either one of you need to plug or that you want to plug? Sam, you got anything?
You know, I believe tomorrow I'm going to be going on the Mega Power Hour with Biggie Shack and Comic Head 84, and then Saturday we got a reunion of sorts with everybody who's been on the Isle of show on Saturdays. So look for that.
Speaking of that Isle of show, Rena, the one who puts the show on, she's got published. Her book got picked up and got published. So congratulations, Rena, for that.
Jeff, you got anything you gonna be putting out or?
Just coast to coast Saturday with Rod. I'm kind of on, just a chill mode right now. Just doing these 2 shows that I got planned, and everything else is just kind of random right this second.
All right. Well, as for me, I had to break out the calendar with what I got going on. I got a video dropping tomorrow. It's a grading video. Then Saturday, we're doing something really cool. Me and like 5 other dudes are going to be doing a mid-season review of the Harley Quinn show on the DC Universe. That's going to be kind of cool. That will be at 1 p.m. Eastern Saturday. And then on Sunday, I got another grading video that'll drop, as well as I'm going to have the announcement of when I'm going to be doing my next auction and all that. And then on the 15th, I have video dropping. It's a grading video, and that's all I got at the moment. Of course, next month on the second Thursday at 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern, we will have the big show again, and neither Jeff nor I have any idea who we're going to have. We're going to try and get somebody up there and see what happens. We'll make it a mystery this time. I actually won't put it in the title. I'll put a question mark. We'll make you work and have to come and watch us, see who got on.
Randomly pick somebody.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for watching, and I guess we will get out of here. So, see ya.
See you guys.